Hi riding superstars, welcome to Dressage Mastery TV. My name is Natasha and I'm a Grand Prix dressage rider, and this is my Grand Prix dressage horse Arbor. For those of you who don't know, those of you who are following and playing at home, I am 19 weeks pregnant. Next week my husband and I go for a scan. We have fingers crossed for a boy. For those of you who don't know me very well, I'm a huge goal setter. I've actually set a goal, a 10-year plan. I wrote it in 2011 and I actually had when I was having my children and what sex they were, and it actually didn't work out. I had a girl first. So this one's definitely a boy because that's what the plan says and that's what the goal is. So comment below and see if you think it's a boy or a girl. Not that you would know, but I love it how people go, oh, I think it's a boy or I think it's a girl. So fingers crossed, I can't wait to tell you guys next week. But for now, let's get into some dressage. I have a gorgeous question from Kate Eden, who is a Dressage Mastery Academy member. And she has a really, really cool question. The question is, how can you do too many half-halts? She feels that she has the horse on the contact and then loses it. And she feels like she's half-halting all the time. And should she be doing that? And that is a really cool question, Kate. For those of you who don't know, I have a Dressage Mastery Academy. And Kate, month 6 is all about half-halt. So we do an hour and a half of what is a half-halt, how do you do a half-halt, when should you do a half-halt, and how often should you do a half-halt. Because I don't know if you guys are where I was in my riding lessons, and the coach is going half-halt and more half-halts and half-halt, and I'm like, what is that? Like I had a vague idea or something to do with the rein or the leg or at the same time, but I didn't really know. So I fully appreciate that we do use language, and even I say, okay, half-halt. And you've really got to make sure you really know deep what that means to you, what that means to the horse, and how to effectively do a half-halt. So to answer your question briefly, Kate, can you do too many half-halts? I don't believe so, no. But can you do too many ineffective half-halts? Yes. So if you're not doing your half-halt effectively, you could do 10,000 of them and not one of them's effective. So that's, I think, where you're at, where you're feeling, I'm doing so many and the contact's not coming and the horse isn't going where it needs to be, so I'm doing too many. No, I'd say you're just probably not doing enough of effective ones, enough of the right ones. So let me go out and show you what I mean. And I always turn left, so I'm going to turn right this time. So you're going to use a half-halt anytime you're going to prepare the horse. To me, a half-halt is telling the horse something's about to happen, and I'm sure you've heard that before. But it's really important that we talk to our horse. I've shown you before, if I don't talk to my horse, if I loosen my reins and go trot, trot, like it takes him a while to respond, and it's an ugly, disgusting trot transition. So I've got to always talk to him with my outside rein, which is you only half-halt in your outside rein. So you've got to talk to the horse to let them know something's about to happen. And you can see he's like, whoop, something's about to happen, something's about to happen. Because I keep half-halting, which is just taking a contact a bit more on the outside rein. It's just a tightening of those lower fingers. Now you can have severe degrees of half-halt. You can have a strong half-halt, a light half-halt, and there's probably 300 different half-halts I can do in my outside rein to talk to my horse about what's going to happen. So you need to develop your feeling of how, like, what is your strong half-halt when the horse really isn't listening and his head's in the air and he's doing whatever. What is your light half-halt? So when my horse is in the contact, I'm still talking to him. I'm still doing a light half-halt just to keep the contact. And as always, I've told you guys before, I'm always working to get more contact. I'm always working to get the horse more through. So if I'm going to ask for a canter transition, I'm going to tighten my outside rein, tighten my outside rein, tighten my outside rein, and what I'm doing is I'm slowing the walk down. He's a Grand Prix horse, but I guarantee you if I have a walk like this and I say canter, it can't happen. To do a walk canter transition, you have to have impulsion. So I have to slow down his walk, and I do that with an outside rein half-halt and saying, hey, something's about to happen. Sit on your hind legs, sit on your hind legs, sit on your hind legs. And then I can do a beautiful canter transition. And now in the canter, I'm still doing now light half-halts because he's there, he's through, he's doing whatever he needs to do. There he went a bit crooked, so I used a bit more inside leg and a bit more outside rein. Now I'm going to do a walk transition, so I can't, if I just ask for walk, this is going to be hideous. It's just the worst. He can't, like, it's just impossible. It's not, oh, the horse can do it. No, the horse has to be prepared to do it. So now I'm going to collect the walk, collect the canter, which is again the half halts. Now remember, half halts is a cycle. You use your legs and your seat and your rein. And then, I'm just waiting to come around for the camera, I can walk. And again, he still lifted his head. I'm not really happy with that transition at all. Which again, I would take as feedback from me. I didn't have him through enough on the half halts, on the half circle before, which is why that transition wasn't good enough. So for those of you who are Dressage Mastery Academy members, I'm going to put the GoPro on and tell you a bit more in detail about what I'm doing with my hands. For everyone else, have an amazing week. Happy Easter. I know I'm going to be eating chocolate all weekend. So have a super week, enjoy, keep practicing, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.